Hi, everyone that's joining. I just thought I'd give this live. Boo, Kay Taylor, hi. This camera is pretty shocking, actually. I've just worked that out. So, guys, this is a chance for you to come and ask me whatever you like. Hey, Christy. This is because I'm bored on a Sunday afternoon. I thought, hey, Ginger, Alabama. Wow. How are you guys? Are you enjoying your Sunday? Hey, Maureen. Good to see you too, honey. I'm in my Texas t-shirt. Texas. It's actually my housework t-shirt. Hi, Mariah. Hi, Italy. Wow. Boo boo. 3 cats. Yeah, Arthur's asleep upstairs. Hi, Michelle. Walnut Creek in northern CA. Where's CA? Is that California? Hi, Jill. Hi, Marcy. Okay. Oh, I'm glad you liked it, Maureen. It's my first time I've gone live since I did the last live. Lorak, you can email me. I will put my email in the description box below. Do you think people will protest in the streets about Camilla? Possibly. I think there's a lot of people unhappy about it. Oh, okay, you're Scottish. Are the lockdowns over here? Yes, pretty much. Yeah, pretty much. They are. Do I think Camilla should be called Queen Consort? Do you know what? I actually have mixed feelings about this, but I don't know if I think that she should be, but I think she will be. I love you too, Dorothy. I think a lot of people are on catch up, Christy. Yeah, Marcy, I think you might be right. There's a lot of bad feeling about this. Jill, you can email me. So email me. I will put my email in the description box below, and when this is finished, I'll put it there for you. I'm glad you liked it, Is it Lorak? Is that what I call you? Is it Lorak? I don't pronounce that right. Yeah, I think this is a difficult one. I think at the moment people are respecting the Queen, so they're probably not saying too much. But sadly, when she passes, I think there's going to be a lot more. Okay. I'm glad I got that correct. You're welcome. Yes, Marcy, I think it is going to be people. I think some people have been quite forgiving because she's been very sort of quiet and she's obviously they are together, but people just not a lot of people forgive. We're not very good at forgiving over here. Yeah, okay. I think a lot of people. No, I figured, Lorak, it's not your name. It's just a handle, but I just still wanted to pronounce it correctly. Hi, Karen. My Sunday. Do you know what? I've spent today doing housework. I'm pretty dull, actually. I've realised I'm pretty dull, so it's just housework today. Hi, Ona. Yeah. I think overseas, a lot more people will be more forgiving, but here, not so much. Oh, okay, Marcy. That's interesting to know. Yeah, Diana was loved worldwide. Elephant, yes, I do. I do think so. I do think he will. Ralph, no, I actually don't. I think he's going to pull the plug. I think that the only reason they're not doing it is because of the Queen. Yes, Andy, she's definitely a strong woman. I will absolutely give you that. Yeah, okay, yeah. Uh, we had there's so much respect for the Queen, myself included. I think she's just a wonderful lady. You're welcome, Elephant. That is what I'm here for. That is what I'm here for. I was so excited last night doing the live that I thought, oh, you know what? I'm going to come on, and even if I just get 10 people, I'm going to come on and do a live. Oh, hey, Dr. East. Hi. Yeah, yeah. I can. Yes, she was in the papers a lot. Yeah, I think a lot of people have Marcy, but there's also a lot of people that kind of feel that Charles has been waiting a long time. It's a real mixed bag. I think predominantly people are in favor of sort of Catherine and William, but I think they're very young still, so I don't know. Oh, I'm glad you did, Elephant. I hope that you liked it. Okay, okay, that's interesting. Was it, what was she like? I'm glad these comments are going up slow, because when I did that before, about a year ago, when I did it with Taz on the channel, the comments were going so fast I couldn't keep up, and I was like that, looking at them the whole time. It seemed to have paused. I'm really hoping that I haven't frozen. Have I frozen? Because the comments seem to have just stopped. Also, guys, if you comment, okay, they're coming through now. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Okay, cool. Okay, I'm not frozen. Okay. I met the Queen when I was very little, very little. And that's what I was trying to say last night. I actually blew a raspberry at her. She came over because my dad was actually in the Queen's Guards. And she came over and I had a bunch of flowers for her. And I was supposed to give her the flowers. And I refused to give her the flowers. And I blew a raspberry at her. She called me a delightful little girl. My mum wasn't very happy. 6:30 a.m. Gosh, that is early. Oh, I'm glad you did, Lucky. I'm glad. Yeah, maybe, Elephant, you might be right. Uh, do you know what, Ralph? I think it's gonna. I really do think it's gonna be dependent on how his reign is, whether he does it well or whether he loses the confidence of the people, and then he might abdicate. I don't know. Yeah, my mum didn't find it funny. She was not best impressed. Di and Charles, how clean they looked, what their hands or themselves in general. Do you know what? I'm actually surprised that there's been only a couple of questions on Harry and Meghan. I actually thought that I was going to get inundated with questions about Harry and Meghan, but surprisingly not. Could be. Okay, you could be right. Ah, okay. Okay, they sparkled. Oh. Oh wow, boo! Wow, I love Princess Anne. I think she's amazing. I do think she's an amazing woman. Yeah, I agree, Maureen. Yeah, Marcy, I absolutely take them back, Ginger. Nope, sorry, they're yours now. Oh wow. Do you know what? We haven't had snow here for I don't know how long. It's actually quite sunny here today. No rain actually, which is nice. Yeah, elephant, me too, actually. Yeah, and I agree, sick to death of them. It seems that there is no consequence for their behavior no matter what they do. And I think that's the frustrating thing. People are absolutely sick of them. Yes, you're right. The Queen does matter. Oh, an animal defense center. Oh, wow, amazing. Sugar on top. Oh, do you know what? Love a bit of sugar, but no. Oh, a foot of it. Wow. When are they? Has and Megs? When are they arriving? Hopefully, never. Hopefully, they never set foot on this soil again. Yeah, okay, me too. When that happens, 100% agree. 100% agree. Yeah, Ralph. I think it. I think it does depend on the health. Very much so. I think yeah, that's a good start, Ginger. I think we should. Yeah, I agree, Lucky. Hopefully one day. Hopefully. Oh wow, 51 people. Huh. Do you know what? I thought I might only get 10. People are busy on a Sunday. Oh yeah. Okay. I really, really hope so. I think that do you know what? I don't like to speak ill of anybody, but those two, I think they've pushed many buttons. I think a lot more people are seeing through them 100% because they keep doing things. They just don't shut up and they can't help themselves. I mean, this latest thing with Harry and Better Up, just absolutely. My kitchen looks nice. Thank you. 2 months, 2 months of building work. I mean, it's worth it. It is worth it, but it was hard. Multitasking, Ginger. Oh, thank you, Lucky. Don't get me wrong. In my personal life, I can, I think people when they see this is the thing when people see you on camera, you get a snippet of just the way somebody is. But in my personal life, I can be crazy. I can be crazy. I have a potty mouth. I'm like Trev, maybe not as bad as Trev sometimes with his potty mouth, but um, but I'm half Irish, so I have a side to me that's. But unfortunately, as a therapist, you need to be sort of a bit more balanced. Oh, thank you, Karen. Yeah, it was hard, but it was worth it. I can relate, Elephant. Ah, I hope they do. I think it'll be really great if William and Kate come to the US. Actually, what do I think if Haight has been giving advice when he's not qualified? I think it's terrible. I think he's a danger. I think people need to stop listening to him. I mean, I think most credible people don't listen to him, to be honest. Oh, hi Tina, welcome. Yeah, I think credible people that are actually using their brain just won't take any notice of him. Yeah, she's not a feminist, and this is what frustrates me that that she kind of goes on about being a feminist, but feminist is someone that kind of is very inclusive to all women, and she's not, and we build each other up. That's the whole point of this. Anyone that decides to put somebody else down, including a woman putting another woman down, is not a feminist, and that's the way I think. Harry is just thick. Well, yeah, he's certainly not using the brain that's in that head of his. Nearly dark there in Greece. Oh, so you're from Greece? Okay. The masks are still being used. Yeah, some people are still wearing the masks here. Do I think that he's using now? It's difficult to say. It's very possible. If he's had that in the past, then it could be as a coping mechanism. If he hasn't learned to. Oh, hi, Beverly. Yeah. Yes, they do. Yeah, very much so. Nothing wrong with colourful language. Yeah, that's good because I use it a lot. Oh, Trevor and I are really good friends, and I know that not everyone appreciates his colourful language, but you know what? This is also a lot of how the Irish speak as well. It's like they use that word, and it's not. I think you have to look at who the person is underneath, and he's just such a great guy. He's just doing so much, and I think that's what we have to look at. Do I still get the foxes around your house? They've actually, yes, I do, but they've not. They're coming round the front a bit more than round the back, so I don't get to film them as much. But I'm going to try. Should you leave your boyfriend if he failed all his classes at uni because he's addicted to video games? I've lost all respect for him. I can't tell you what to do, Francisca. But if you're not happy, then the bottom line is you are the only one that can change that. So, I would try talking to him first to tell him how you feel. And if it's not going anywhere and he's not listening to you, then I guess, you have to make that decision that's right for you. Hi, Kathy. The amount of garbage they spew. Wonder if he still thinks I remember. Yeah, what a silly thing to say. You're living in, you're a guest in that country, and you think the amendments are bonkers. Yeah, he does. I will say that he doesn't look completely compos mentis. Okay, you have a sailor's mouth. Yeah, woman after my own heart. Exactly. You have to accept people who they are. If you want people in your life, like, for the fact that Trevor's a friend of mine, it's not me. It's not for me to change him. It's not for anyone to change anybody. If he thinks that, there's elements of himself that needs changing, then that is up to him. And I think a lot of people just try and put their own perceptions on people and try and get somebody to change that. I've certainly had it myself with people trying to change me. Yeah. Yeah, Princess Anne does rock. Oh, thank you, Mac. Thank you. That's very kind of you. Please don't, just want to say, please don't feel that you've got to give me anything. I want to do these anyway. I very much appreciate it. I really, really do. But, I love, do you know what? I'm going to do these more often because I didn't realize how much fun they were. Has he apologized to the Jewish community for the Nazi uniform? I think his family apologized for him. Hey, Truth Seeker. I'm good. Thank you. I hope you are well. Yeah, well, whoopee, another one. What a silly comment to make. Yeah, okay, he absolutely does. He's a great guy. I have a huge amount of respect for him. I have a huge amount of respect for all the friends that I've connected with on here. Paula as well. Paula's absolutely lovely. She's very passionate. I know not everyone agrees with her, and that's okay. She's very passionate about what she believes in, and there's nothing wrong with that. He's working and he's just really busy at the moment. I think he will be doing more. I think, unfortunately, when all the bullying was going on, he got affected a bit by that. So he kind of lost a bit of confidence. So we're hoping to get that back for him. People don't want to hear people who tell the truth. No, sadly, and not everyone does. And that's the shame. Read on Twitter that some Americans are planning a tomato Well, I hope not. I really hope not. Yeah. Do you know what? He's Maureen. He's been an absolute behind the scenes as well. He's all, he checks in on me, and I mean, we kind of, well, we do for each other actually. I mean, we both, when he goes a bit quiet, I just check in on him and make sure he's okay. And but he's a really solid guy. Yeah, elephant, 100%. I mean, and when you look at this, if you've got a guy that's cruel to animals, it's not really a far stretch to see how he is in every other aspect of his life. Trevor is tame. I'm wondering if maybe he does curb some things just for the camera. Maybe he might be worse. Hi, sunshine. Oh, you're welcome. Just come. I'm going to be here for a little while. I'm probably going to be here for another half hour. How many people are chatting. So come back. 6:47. Oh, you are dedicated, Rennie. Do you know what? I think Paula just has her own feelings about it, and and a lot of people do share her opinion on that. Not everyone does, but I think that's the thing. You can see someone's opinion, disagree with her passionately even, and still follow other aspects of who they are. Hi, Pamela. You don't want hazmat and I do wonder that if Charles becomes king, and when he becomes king, maybe he will. Boo boo. Yes, I think debate is the way of the world. I love debates. I think, keep it respectful, but, absolutely. We can all disagree and still get along and still be friends. Deco painter and tea. Oh, hi. I know, 70 years, 70 years. What an amazing woman. Oh, yeah, I do as well. I do. Yeah, she is. She does a lot of research. She does, she is great. I really, I've become friends with her since doing the channel and speaking to her. So she's lovely. Making sure I've not missed anything. Oh, Nicola. Hi, Nicola. Oh, Bubble Baby. Oh, gosh, yes. 8 months. Has it really been 8 months? Wow. Oh, you have to send a picture. I'm not sure if you sent a picture through, but please do. I think I was going to send you something as well, and I'm sorry, I totally forgot. I'm going to sort that out for you. I will. Email me. Nicola, email me, please. Bye, Elephant. Thank you so much for joining me here. Thank you. Can I share any insight on how the aristocracy feel about the bumbling duo's behaviour, their opinions? I don't mix in those circles, but I would imagine it's probably very similar to, I mean, most people are against them now. Not so many in the beginning, but now definitely. So I'd probably feel the same because they have a lot of respect for the Queen. Hi, Lola, Michigan. Oh, she is tiny. She is tiny. Because obviously I don't remember meeting her, but my mum said that she's just such a tiny, tiny lady. When are they going? When are Kate and Will going to? I haven't heard any news about them visiting South Africa. I hope they do. I think it will be amazing if they do, but I'm sure they will do a royal tour somewhere. Hi, Paisley. How do you feel in co-parenting with an? That's a tough one. That is a tough one. But listen, if you want any of you, if you want any information, if you want any advice, that's a bit more lengthy than what I can give you here, email me. I will put the email in the description box. I will look out for you, Paisley. If you want to email me, I will answer your email and give you some support within that, because that's a tough one. You're in for a bit of a rough ride there, I'm afraid. But I will help you. So email me, okay? Yeah, yes, people are very caught up with the language, and because this, especially the CUNT word, it's very kind of extreme, but that is the language. That's how they speak. It's like when you say pillock or idiot, it's the same similar concept. Sussex, Dorothy, wow, that's amazing. Hi, Jan. Oh, thank you. Oh, new subscriber. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Ems, what do you think the real cause of being a recluse? Do you know what? It can be both. It can be both. It's varying reasons. A lot of people become reclusive. The lockdowns have not helped. A lot more people are coming to me now because of being in lockdown, and they have that fear of going back out now. So it really does depend. Pamela, I will share my email in the description box. When this video is done, it will go automatically on the channel. In the description box, I will. Ah, thank you, Jill. Hi, Claire. The one count. Hi there. Not that bad a word. Yeah, I know. So, to be honest, same here. My family used it a lot on my dad's side. Have I watched Keep New York Mega? No, I haven't. Is that a YouTube channel? I haven't actually seen that. Hi, Sarah. Renee, yeah, I 100% agree with you. I absolutely disagree with censorship and silencing people with alternative opinions. It frustrates me so. It's one of my massive bugbears. Yeah, please do, Paisley, email me. Hi, Patricia. Yeah, I know. I get Paul, Patricia. Do you know what? I absolutely understand that not everyone appreciates it. I really do, and I'm certainly not discounting that. I know it's difficult. Not everybody does appreciate language. I think what I would also just say is just try, if you can, just try to just look past. Still support what he's doing. Not necessarily if you don't want to watch his videos, or whatever. But still support what he's trying to do in the veteran community. Secondary PTSD, yes, absolutely. It's a lot of it also as well. It can be it's like when you're re-traumatized as well. There's a lot of that going around. Like people can be re-traumatized, and sadly, a lot of that can happen in therapy. You've got to be very careful. This is why it frustrates me when people kind of act. Not everyone can be anyone can be a therapist. No, they can't. For that reason. Okay, I will absolutely give that a go. Yes, Marcy, 100%. She can only, yeah. I mean, personally, I don't think she can't handle any criticism whatsoever. So I don't believe, but it could be why they're trying to censor people, because if they go into censorship and anyone that's out against them, then that's why she might be trying to do it. Yeah. Congratulations to Queen Elizabeth. 100% agree with that. Do I think that the overuse of technology caused a form of disconnect? Yes, I do, to a degree. I think technology is great in so many ways. It creates us to connect, like what I'm doing now with you guys. I wouldn't have been able to do that before. So I do think that there is definitely a place for it. But does it cause? Yeah, you only have to look around when you see families. Everyone's on their phone, head down. Dinner table, phones. So yes, I do think it's created a disconnect. No, Marcy, she wouldn't be able to stand. Thank you, Jill. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, Maureen, but I think we're all different. We're all multifaceted. We're all different. Some people take offense, some people don't, and I think a lot of it is on our background, culture, how we're raised, how we think, but I think it's, to me, that's just surface stuff. It's always like, just look at the person behind that. It's like what you're seeing on the surface is just one snippet. You kind of look at the person, the heart of the person, and Trev's got a really good heart, and that's what you look at. Beverly, yes. Yeah. That engagement video as well for me was a big one. It was like I was watching that and I was just like, you're lying. You're lying. What's going on? Yeah, Kay, he is reacting. Yeah, I was never going to go anywhere, Patricia, with the channel, but it was important for me to change the name to completely distance myself from what happened. But I was always, and I think it's important to take time out, which is what I did. Took time out, regrouped in a sense, and then come back. I'd never let bullies win. Never let bullies win. Yeah, I haven't heard much about that actually, Lucky. I think I might need to do a bit of research and kind of when his book must be coming out. Yeah, Ralph. Yeah, again, I think it's a difficult one. It's again, you are entitled to how you feel 100%, and Patricia, it is a difficult one. Yeah, Sarah the Queen is looking very frail. I mean, God bless, bless her. She's just, she just doesn't quit. She just goes out and she's using her walking stick now, and she does look very frail. She's lost some weight, but she's still going, and I just love her for that. Yeah, and that is the thing with social media. It's like, able to reach out to family in lockdown, and I think that has helped mental health as well. If you can you imagine doing these lockdowns with no technology? Years ago, when we weren't able to Skype or FaceTime or whatever, even speaking to someone in another country just costs so much money. Now we can do it for free. So I think in some ways technology is amazing for that, but in other ways not so much. Yeah, Dorothy, 100%. Word salad. Yeah, no, thanks. The only salad I eat is a bit of cucumber and lettuce and a bit of tomato. Okay, Michelle. Well, thank you so much. Thank you for joining here. Bless your heart. Thank you. Yeah, Claire. Do you know what I think do you know what I think it's going to be one of the biggest mistakes? Well, let's face it, he's made monumental mistakes, but I think releasing this book, and I think he is going to try and release it at the same time. But Tom Bauer's book is going to beat him literally hands down. Hi, Shawnee from Canada, West Coast Canada. How is the weather there? Um, there's been a statement that's been put out that the Queen would like Camilla to be Queen Consort. This was something that wasn't going to happen before, but apparently this is now going to be possibly happening. But it could be that the Queen this has been put out to put the feelers out. And if there's a lot of pushback, then it's possible it won't happen. Yeah. Do you know what the funny thing is the Queen is that we all see her almost like the grandmother of a nation, and I think when he's gone out against her, the way he's treated her, it's like we all feel that. We all look at our own grandmothers and think, I'd never in a million years treat my nan. I mean, bless her heart, she's passed now, but I'd never in a million years treat her like that ever. I just don't get it. Yeah, that is a great Paisley. That is a great rule to have. What's in a name? 100%. I agree with you there. She is a wonderful example, of dedication, hard work, dedication. If anyone says, example of a strong woman, to me, the Queen, every hands down. Princess Anne as well. I think she's amazing. Hi, Iwa. Hi, Sweden. Wow, beautiful. Mish. Hi, Mish. Michelle, gotta love colourful language. Weather cool and damp. Yeah, pretty much like British weather. I think it's just, Marcy, I agree. I think it is just literally putting in those boundaries, like some people do. No phones at the dinner table. If we go out to eat, no phones. It's family time, no phones. Unless it's an absolute emergency. Yeah, Mish, there's a lot of feeling in regard to Camzilla. Okay. Yeah, a lot of fear. I think this is just putting the feelers out. I don't know if it's going to happen. Oh, is that my kettle going off? No, it's actually my washing machine. I think I need a new one. It's very noisy, very noisy. I'm sorry. I forget that sometimes. No, I agree. Lucky. No, I don't think anyone is going to forgive H for Prince Philip. Shawnee, yeah, I agree. I agree. I mean, I think obviously Catherine will be Queen Consort, but actual, yeah, the Queen very much so. Yeah, calling the First Amendment bonkers. One of the what an absolute tool for saying that. You're a guest in that country. Why on earth would you say that? Queen Anne, yeah, yeah. Well, that does have a lovely ring to it. I will agree. Prince Philip sunk a ship when he was in the Royal. Do you know, I didn't. Is that true? I didn't know. Is that true? I didn't know that. Yeah, and I think this is my stance on the Camilla thing to a degree. They've made mistakes. We're human, and I think because they live in a goldfish bowl, so every mistake they make is out there in the public domain. It's a very difficult one because you, again, like a lot of things, you're held to a high standard, and it's, I don't know, it's hard to keep that up, I think. Yeah, never mind who am I, nobody. And I think, but I truly think she believes that in the way that she does, her service. It's like, to her, she is, even though, yes, of course, she's the queen, but to her, I do think she's that humble. Yeah, my washing machine. Yeah, Ralph. Well, okay. Yeah, I have to say, I am in agreement. It's a difficult one because you're trying to be balanced, but I think there is, for me, people that kind of think that 17-year-olds, can't be kind of trafficked or or be groomed in some way. Even if it's they love the money side of it. She might very well have done, and I'm not saying that she's completely innocent in some things, but I do think there is a lot more to this. Yeah, Zara's lovely. Hi, Mark. Uber Eats. I pick up. Oh wow, interesting. Really? Yeah, we have Uber Eats here. And I just think that's such a shame. That's such a shame to see it. To me, meal times are the time when you catch up with what's going on with your family. And I think this is where things get missed. And it's one thing when I work with families, one of the bits of advice I would give is when you sit down to dinner, at least if you do it once a week, put your phones away, put your technology away, and just catch up with each other. Hi, Jenny. I'm very well. I hope you are well. I think they will, out of respect for the Queen and the respect for the monarchy. I think they will. Yeah. Okay. I have to say I do have. I think he's guilty by association. I think he absolutely should have known better than to associate. But I do think there is an element of that. Remember to hit the like. Yeah, hit the like button, people. Um, and check your subs. I mean, I don't want to bang on about it because at the end of the day, it's your choice if you subscribe to a channel or not. But please check your subscriptions, guys, because I have had people say that they keep that when they have checked, they've been unsubscribed from the channel, and I don't know why. Yes, River. Yeah, great, great, very funny, very funny. Yeah, yeah. Hi, Tammy. Good morning, Michigan. Good morning. Yeah, I nearly forgot. That's okay. It's okay to forget. I forget. I watch YouTubers. I say that on my own channel, and yet I forget. I forget with other YouTubers. I will watch something. I don't know if you guys. I watch a YouTuber called is it McBarlin? McBarlin. Um, he's an ex. I think he's an ex Navy SEAL, I believe, and he does some great videos on like crime and like mysteries and stuff like that. And I am an avid fan, and I for some reason thought I was subscribed to his channel, and I watch him all the time, and I only just checked, and I was like, I'm not even subscribed to his channel, and I watch him all the time. Yeah, he's amazing. River is convinced Meghan was pregnant. Mm, It's just a really difficult one to touch on, but no, I don't. I have to be honest. I have to be honest. I'm sorry. I hope this doesn't offend anybody, but if it does, I'm sorry. But no, I don't believe she's pregnant. Sorry. Sorry. Mr. Barlin, that's it. Not McBarlin. I don't know why I said that. Mr. Barlin, yes. Yeah, Rita, very much so. Body language guy, yeah, he is great. In doing the work that I do, I am very fascinated by body language and I read it a lot. And there is so much dishonesty and you can pick up. But remember, it's not just the one thing, it's a collective. So someone can be dishonest. Doesn't necessarily mean they're lying, but they can be dishonest. But it's the other things as well, the way they are. Yeah, I know. I need to remember to do that. I'm terrible. I'm saying to you guys do it, and I don't do it myself. 1 a.m. in Brisbane. Oh wow, gosh, Fiona, are you not tired? Yeah, he's great. He is great. Yeah, Jan. But I don't know. I guess people just see things certainly differently. H&M are bonkers. Yeah, but I think that's why a lot of people love that he is kind of out there. I think, it's like like I guess with some of the videos that I do, you'll get some that people love and then some that people won't. And, you just kind of, and I've only just recently realized about playlists. So I started doing playlists where you can kind of look on a playlist. And so I've got a Harry and Meghan one, I've got, and different ones. So you can click on a playlist. Oh, Beverly, I didn't know that. Huh, cool. Yeah, Maureen, I don't. I think a lot of people don't believe she was. Yeah, Ralph, and I think that's the point, isn't it? Yeah, absolutely. That they have been recognized. I don't really get that. Don't really get that. Someone did, yeah, Tina, someone did ask me this question. Yeah, he's not an expert. And I think anyone that listens to him as an expert is worrying. But I do believe that anyone that uses their brain isn't going to acknowledge H as an expert on mental health. For someone that's got as many issues as what he's got, and he clearly has not addressed his issues because he's constantly doing things. I'd be very, not that I would ever criticize another therapist, but I would be very remiss in the fact that whoever he's working with, maybe he's working with himself. I don't know. He clearly sees himself that much of an expert. He's probably being his own therapist. Oh, Shawnee, you're watching the Olympics. Oh, wow. I forgot that was on today. Yeah, lucky. Yeah, I'm 100% in agreement. I don't think anyone should be in line of succession without there being. And it's very odd to me that there's no proof of birth. Very odd to me. Yeah. God, my washing machine, I just want to say, is taking like the longest ever. I'm really sorry if that's too loud, guys. I didn't even think about it. I'm so used to it. I didn't even think about it, that it would be too noisy for you all. It's going to go really noisy in a minute. I feel like it's going to take off at some points. Oh, okay, Olivia, that's interesting. Yeah. Yeah, Dorothy, I think a lot of people think it is one big soap opera. Yeah, and I think that's where I stand. Bonkers. I think that's where I stand. Yeah, Jan, yeah, you will. Yeah, Shawnee, again, no consequences. It's like, the whole Megxit thing. It's like they had a year to sort things out and then nothing really happened. Yeah, Mish, I think, yeah, YouTube are playing silly buggers. What's in a name? That's good. I'm glad. Yeah. I think a lot of people can pretend to be an expert in something and they're absolutely not. Oh, do you know what, Fiona? It's like, why? Why do they feel this need to have everyone feel sorry for them? It's like, oh, God, seriously. Yeah, Joe, I think it is getting prepped to take flight. Hope it goes somewhere nice. Yes, Renee, we do. Yeah, washing. You know, I don't have a utility room, so yes, the washing machines are in the kitchen. Yeah, me, you know, she's somebody she's grifted. You know, that's the thing. I believe she's used her sexuality to climb the ladder, um, and and to get where she's got. You know, that's what she's done. Yeah, okay, possibly. Oh, hi, Leslie. Yeah, yeah. Do I think? No, I don't. Because if I'm, well, you know, it's a difficult one because narcissists don't they don't think the way we do. Um, I think it's like it's all she knows. It's all she knows. It's all superficial. It's monetary. So as long as she's getting money, as long as she's getting fame, as long as she's getting notoriety, you know, that's what, you know. And they're always moving the goalposts. So once they get something, they want something else. But true happy people don't behave this way. Fiona, yes, I agree. Yeah, Leslie, I yeah, 100% agree with you. Cool Runnings, great movie. Yeah, Shawnee. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think so too. Yes, I think there is a bit of sort of mother like daughter aspect going on there. Yeah, Bob said, oh, they go down there so fast. It scares me. Yeah, it does. It does make for a fit. My tumble dryer is in my kitchen as well, but that's quieter. No, Paisley and I, yeah, I would agree. I mean, and she's not alone in that. There are a lot of people that use that aspect of things to get where they want. I just find it sad in a way because for me, if I want to be successful, I want to be successful because of working really hard at what I do. It's, you know, to me, it's too easy if you want to grift in that way. But I mean, to be this strong woman and be a role model, I mean, wouldn't it be better to be somebody that really has gone through such tough times and worked really hard and become successful? And there are so many good role models out there, and I'm sorry she's not one of them. Yeah, yeah, yeah. China do. Do you think H better up will have an effect on real therapy? I don't know. I don't. I hope not. I really hope not. I mean, Um, I mean, hopefully, therapists that do work online, myself included, have earned the reputation they have. You know, so I really hope not. Jenny, yeah, I wonder if that was a bit of a ploy. I feel like she wanted to walk down that aisle by herself to kind of make this statement, and I wonder if it was a bit of a ploy for her to do that, and then they stepped in and was like, "Well, no, you're not doing that." Because that would really act, you know, wouldn't that go with her whole victim narrative of actually walking down the aisle by herself? Yeah, she did throw it all away. What an amazing opportunity! Amazing opportunity, and literally just tossed it away. Mish, no, no, I don't. I mean, definitely not her. I think he'll be accepted back as family because he is family, but I think he'll be sent off somewhere. I don't. The British public will not forgive him. Yeah, yeah. Um, yeah, she's gone very quiet. I mean, there's been sort of obviously rumors flying around of what's happened to her, but apparently it seems that her and Meghan have fallen out. But she has gone very quiet, admittedly. But then so is the Thomas as well. He's kind of, and Samantha. It's like, I mean, I'm not on Twitter anymore, so maybe they're. I don't know if she's more active still there, but I don't know. Yes, Fiona. They broke up and she crashed the wedding. I think it was Inskip's wedding. She crashed it, and there was a bit of a to-do. And then, hey presto, they were back together again. Shawnee, I'm not sure. I haven't heard anything. I don't know. I don't want to comment, obviously, where I'm not sure. But I do know that she's just been very, very quiet. Yeah, Rennie, and this is the crazy thing. It's like when you look at those pictures of the wedding, and how thousands and thousands of people turned up, and we're supposed to be racist, right? But, all these people turned up to see this wedding, and I was so made up, so made up. I was a bit suspicious on the engagement interview, but I still gave her the benefit of the doubt. But yeah, here we are. Yeah, Jenny, it's interesting that the things that they are doing in the US, they could do here. But the difference is they want the money. They want the money for it. And that's why, and they want the control. So that's why they're doing it over there. Yeah, Misha. Yeah. And it is sad that she's had to rely on her sexuality to get where she wants, and I do think it's sad. The thing is with Hollywood is very fickle, and they want you to work hard. And I think you have to be super talented for a start, and she's not, I don't believe. And also as well, if you're going to be a diva, you've got to back it with something. So if you've got even like, say, I don't know, Angelina Jolie, say for example, if she wants to have a diva moment, well, she brings in millions, so she can afford to be a bit of a diva. Meghan can't. Yeah, and I think this is why this thing that's come out about the bullying, and now there's up to 5. I put that on my community page. Up to 5 years imprisonment for people now who troll and bully. And I am really hoping this is not just a way to censor people, and I'm really hoping that it will stop the behavior of especially the Sussex squad, who have gone out of their way to be so dangerous, in my opinion, in what they've said about the Cambridges. Yeah, Nicola, he might be. That's interesting, Leslie. I don't know. I don't know if H realizes anything, to be honest. Yeah, Marcy, I think she has gone a bit quiet. Yeah, Kay, a lot of people were excited. Yeah, Inskip should have thrown her out. I think because he's family, I think some, not all, maybe Charles, don't know. I don't know if William and Catherine might, because she's very good-hearted, but I think a lot of work, he has to do a lot of work to earn their forgiveness. Yeah, Tina, I agree. I know. I can't even imagine Maureen. I mean, how sad it must be for him, especially as he's poorly as well. Bonkers, yeah. Better Up, Fake Project, yeah. Yeah, okay, that engagement was very, very telling, very telling. Oh, Renee, absolutely. Any bandwagon they can jump off to, look at like I said, look at the whole Joe Rogan thing. And and they've done a 35-minute podcast, and yet they're threatening to withdraw. Okay, then. Like, take your 35-minute podcast. I don't know if Meghan said it, Boo, but I believe somebody said it, that she, yeah. I mean, that's scary, isn't it? Tina, she wasn't known here. She wasn't known here before her involvement. And this is why people kind of, she was famous in her own right. Well, she was in Suits, yes, but she wasn't well known. Lorac. Actually, no, I haven't heard of Jordan B. Peterson. No, I'd be very interested. I'm a huge advocate for free speech. What's her name? Yeah, and I don't blame you. I don't think anybody really wants them. Sounds like a car being dragged down the street upside down. Yeah, mine. Yeah, mine's going to take off. Yeah. Okay. It seems that's the consensus. Nobody wants them. I think, Nicola, if the kids are with them, which I don't know if they are, yeah, I would feel sorry for anyone that has got parents that behave the way they do. Yeah, what's the name? I picked up on a lot of what he was saying as well. I picked up on a lot of that. Yeah, yeah, Jenny. That you know, and this is the thing. It's like everything that's happened has been taken out of context. Even if someone did ask this particular question, how it turned into racism. It's like as families, we all say things, but it's like they just used everything as a weapon to kind of garner sympathy. Oh, that's interesting that she wasn't even really well known in Canada. And isn't Suits Canadian? Hi, Kim, Boston. What's it like there? I know people are saying seeing me back online. I've been online for I come back on in January. I don't know because I changed the name. I don't know if you guys can tell me. Are you finding it hard to find me? Yeah, Jenny, she did weaponize the race card 100%. Because I've had a few people say, "Oh, I'm glad to see you're back." Are there any private islands left? Probably not. If they are, we could ship them off there. No need to apologize, Boo. It doesn't show that you're dropping off. I mean, the numbers are going fluctuating anyway, so don't worry. Just come back in as you can. Yeah, Tina, and there you go. So you're literally speaking from the horse's mouth. You've got first-hand experience of that, and I think it's interesting to have that perspective. Because that is exactly it. It's a natural conversation. Yeah, the $10 million teaching yoga. Yeah, okay. Wonder hush money, I think. Oh, okay. Have a lovely day, rest of your day, Jill. And thank you for joining here. Bless your heart. Yeah, same here, Dorothy. Yeah, you too, Marcy. Thank you for joining. Really appreciate it. Thank you, guys. Have a lovely day. Okay, okay. So you typed in M's and friends and found me. Okay, that's great. Okay, so someone else recommending Jordan Peterson. Okay, brilliant. I'm going to give him a watch. Yeah, exactly, Jenny. Exactly. Oh, you lived in Kent. Okay, that's about about an hour and a half away from me. Well, one way ticket to the moon. Yeah, he could be one of the first if they go and colonize a planet. Maybe he can be one of the first out there. Oh, okay, okay, okay. I didn't know that, Leslie. Okay. Oh, okay. Bonkers. Again, I didn't know that. So it's not, it was, and that isn't that interesting how they make that play on words that it was a hit US TV show and it wasn't interesting. Ah, yes, royalty. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Kent's lovely. Kent is lovely. Yeah, and that literally was her only claim to fame. I think she was in a few Hallmark videos, and I think films, and I think that was kind of and bit parts in. But she always played what we call, because obviously I don't know if some of you know, which you might have done after the bullying I received on Twitter, that I did a little bit of acting a few years ago as a hobby, and the role that Megan plays in a lot of things is called the fluffer. So she's the sexual element of a TV show, and that's the type of character that she plays. Oh, Mauritius. Oh, beautiful. Yeah, yeah, poo. Yeah, exactly. And I think anyone would kind of. Hi, Kieran. Ah, Ireland. Yay. Hi. Hi, Hilda. Yeah, Suits isn't that big. It isn't that big at all. It's this is why it's crazy. They're grey. They're actually grey. The kitchen cabinets. They're actually a bit darker than what they look like on here. So my fridge freezer is black, and so it's not it's not picking up as well. But they're grey. Yeah, Jenny. She absolutely did. She had to organise her own pap shots. Not sure. I have watched it. I have watched it actually before um she actually met Harry. I watched it, and I quite liked the show, but again, like you, I thought she was an actress that was kind of forgotten, not really. I love the main characters. I love the main characters. Oh, hi, Sarah. Just make sure you click the all on your notification bell. I don't know why, but YouTube is playing silly buggers, and so make sure that you've got the all button. But this video will go on the channel after I've this is finished, and I will do another one, guys. I will do another one. Beverly Hills, no, no, yeah, that's yeah, her little part in that. No, she wasn't Jan. She wasn't a lead character. Like I say, she was the fluffer element. Hi, Patricia. Grand Canyon. Wow, nice. Thank you, Hilda. Thank you. It was a long time coming. This is when I was literally upstairs. You remember when I was upstairs in my makeshift bedsit? No, she wasn't a main character. Yeah, I agree. That yes, Nicola, she was the one I really loved her. To me, she was like really sassy and I love and do you know what? It was her hair color that I wanted to because this is my natural hair color. And over lockdown, I couldn't get the roots the same because obviously my hairdresser wasn't there. So I had to go back to my natural hair color. But I love if I could redo it again, I would love her hair color. Yeah, yeah. Why has the Oprah interview been scrubbed? Well, because I think there was a lot of backlash. I think there was a huge amount of backlash. I don't think Oprah, I think, you know, it got Oprah some her views. I think it got her the money, but I think the backlash was too much, Kieran. Too much. Believing Bruce. No, I've not heard of that of him either. Me, Sussex Squad. No, no, they haven't. And it was interesting as well because I wasn't really doing much on Harry and Meghan. It was I have to say this honestly, it was a lot of Megxit accounts that were actually attacking me first. And then Boozy picked up on it. And that's when it started. It brought them, it got me on their radar. So that's how it happened. Hi, KR Rice. Finger Lakes. What a cool name. Finger Lakes region of New York State. Pauline. Yes, there are rumors. Apparently, she's got a daughter. Don't know 100% if it's true, but yes, have yeah, I believe there is. Hey, Indigo. Yes. Oh, yeah. I've actually remember you from the comments. Thank you, and thank you for supporting me, and all of you guys. Thank you so much for supporting me here. I really do appreciate it. No, Adele's changed. I'm sorry. I think she's changed. Pierce Morgan. That's interesting. Probably when he actually liked her. I think she'd be silly if she did, Shawnee. Really silly. After the backlash. Do you know what, Kay? I would love to, and I've had so many people say about suing, but unfortunately, it costs money over here because it's not. I'm not in the States, but also, they got the information from stuff that was already on public forum, and the problem with that is that a lot of people use VPNs, so you can't trace it. So it's really difficult. Wine country. Ah, gotta love wine. Do you know what? I actually went to a place in Missouri. Oh, and I forget the name of it now, but it was like a little German town, and there was some beautiful like wineries there, and the wine was just phenomenal. And I'm a huge fan of wine. I don't drink it a lot, but I like it sort of. I like to have it, and I like the odd glass, but I'm a bit of a wine snob. Yeah, Jenny. Yeah. Hi, Anne. Oh, Liz. Oh, hi, Liz. Uganda. Oh, wow. Hi. How can you handle a workmate that looks down on you? Well, you should. No one should ever look down on you, and don't ever allow someone to look down on you. That's about them, not you. Hold your head up high and believe. Believe in yourself. And I don't know if there's. I mean, if you want to email me, I'll certainly help you. Because is there a lack of confidence there? Because if you have a lack of confidence, people like that home in on people like yourself who perhaps just struggle with that a little bit. Um, but don't ever be afraid to be who you are. You're amazing. Hold your head up high and show her that you won't be looked down on like that. Yeah, Shawnee, I was as well. Hi, Cynthia. Yeah, I would agree with you. Would agree with you 100%. Um, Leslie, yeah, I was. It hit the channel. Um, I lost over 1,000 subscribers to the channel. And on I mean, I don't earn a huge amount. I think there's a bit of a misconception with YouTube that everybody earns a huge amount of money on YouTube. I certainly don't. I mean, I literally last month I earned £40. I mean, and all the money that I get from YouTube goes into me working with people. Um, so, but what it did was it stopped me from earning anything. So for 2 months, I think from October, sorry, no, 3 months, October, November, December, where I lost so many subscribers and views, I didn't earn anything. And obviously where people and it wasn't just that people were losing faith in me, because they were believing like the whole thing about me being a fake therapist and stuff like that. And that was the hardest part, was seeing people. It wasn't just the monetary side of things, it was the fact that people were kind of clearly believing what was being said about me. And that was the hardest part for me, I think. The sex tape. Oh, I didn't know about. Is there a sex tape? Oh, scandalous. What do I think about the interview? And I think that was a huge. Well, nothing surprises me anymore. But I just think it was a huge mistake. I think she looks silly, absolutely silly and ridiculous. And it was clearly all set up. And not. It's like bullies attract bullies, don't they? Because obviously Ellen's been accused. Listen to my own advice. Yeah, yeah. It's. But you know what? Sometimes when I work with clients, I'm subjective and I'm detached from it because I'm working with them. And so I know that. And that's one of the hardest things when you're a therapist. Is I hear this a lot. People are like, well, you know what to do, but it come out of nowhere. And I was so not expecting. I went from having this amazing channel with and I still got that, but suddenly all this kind of stuff started happening, and I just did not know how to deal with it. Because if it was just me personally, I would have told people, and I'm going to swear now, people, and I'm sorry, but I would have said, just fuck off. And I would have said that. But because I'm a therapist, you're held to a higher standard. So it was really difficult to, because I had so many people going, I'll just ignore them. And then I had some people, oh, stand up for yourself, put your qualifications online. And then some people going, no, don't put your qualifications. And it was kind of coming from all angles. And I was just like, I just was like, and this is when I kind of shut down. And I was just like, I don't know how to deal with this. It's like, this is awful. People can be very toxic and it's really difficult. I love wineries. I honestly love wineries. Yeah, it was unfair, but thankfully it's kind of evened out now, and there's still a couple of little things that come out, but that's nothing. And I will put my email in the description box to this video. So when this video is finished, in the description box, I will put my email in there. Dorothy. Oh, bless your heart. I would love to meet you guys. If I was ever able to, if things opened up properly again, I would love to travel around and kind of meet you guys. I would love to do that. Yeah, the Ella, yes, it was absolutely an embarrassment. Kim, yes, absolutely. Email me and we will sort something out. Absolutely. Thank you, Nicola. And you know what? I'm glad that you guys see that, because it's so easy for me to say I really am who I say I am, and I know that I guess people can say that, but I really really am, and there's what you get, what you see is what you get. No, yeah, it hurt. I'm not going to lie. I'm a human. I'm not a robot. It did hurt. It really did hurt that this was happening, because I've been doing this a long, long time, 15 years, and I've never experienced this before. Well, you know what, Trevor doing his shout out, really, because I lost, a lot of people come across and started, the stream is buffering. Oh, I'm sorry, Lucky. I don't know why. I think my internet's not great. It's supposed to be one of the best, but it's clearly not. Um, um, but so his support, and Paula as well. I've had a lot of people hopefully starting to come back again now. South Africa would love to host you. Well, you know what? I've never been. I would love to go. Love to go. Go truckers, go. Whoop whoop. Oh, okay. Thank you. Thank you. Twitter has to be held responsible. I agree, Mary, but it's also the people that do it. Let's not forget, it's also the people that do it, and they hide behind profiles to attack and bully. They wouldn't do it if they were literally the way they are, and showing themselves. They wouldn't do it. It's easy to hide in that anonymity, to hide behind a profile. Oh, do you know what, Tammy? I would love to come to Michigan. I would love to. No, yeah, bonkers. You're right. Ellen has nothing to lose. She's already been accused of bullying and everything else. So thank you, Tina. I'm glad you've enjoyed it. Thank you. And do you know what? And I love connecting with you guys. Yeah, Jenny, like I say, I think, everyone has their own views, and everyone has what they believe, what they don't believe. And, whereas, some people kind of love how Paula can be. And then some, it's the same with me. Some people like me. And I've certainly seen some of the comments where people are going, oh, I'm not a fan of Ems, and that's just the way of the world, isn't it? Spice Route and Durbanville. Oh, do you know what? I'm going to book a flight. Yeah, okay, very much so. Do I have opinions on Dr. Shola? Yeah, but I probably couldn't say them on here. I think she's atrocious human being. Again, another person that I don't even believe she's a doctor. I just absolutely just, again, another race baiter. I'm sorry, but she is. Yeah, the law to a degree, and yes, and the people who do it. The people that feel they can get away with it. Yeah, Mish, and thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, bonkers. Twitter is toxic. Yeah, and fake book. Yeah, 100%. Thank you, Sarah. That means a lot. That does mean a lot because, I really genuinely want, and this is why it started because, this was something that I wanted to do to support people in the lockdown. So, and I just, and I'm glad it's continued. Yeah, it was cringeworthy. Yeah, bonkers. 100% agree. Mitten state. What is that? Mitten state. What does that mean, Tammy? Is it mittens in like mittens? Yeah. And that's the thing, why is she not helping people rather than putting, to me, again, being a feminist is is everyone, not just picking and choosing. That's like me just only wanting to support white women. It's like, no, I want to support women, men, um, trans, you're a human being. It's like it's people that put these people in boxes. It's like you're a human being, and it's like, and if someone requires help, you help them. If someone needs a boost and is feeling low and just needs someone to kind of lift them up. People are so threatened by other people, it's crazy. Yeah, Jenny, and I appreciate that. It's okay. You don't have to always like the way she is. I don't always agree with her. I don't. But that again, that's the great thing. I can disagree with Trev. I can disagree with Paula, but we're still friends. Yeah, Mary. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, Dr. Rees, you think she did get an Oscar for that performance? Lee. Uh, Yeah. Do you know what? To some degree, I do because they're clinging on to those titles with the death-like grip. So for people that don't want any part of a royal family, why keep them? Give them back. Go off. Do your own thing. Who cares? Thank you, Shabby. I'm glad you liked it. It was definitely a first for me. So I mean, I've done one before, but not kind of like that, and so it was really good. Ah, okay. So it's a bit like Missouri is shaped like a boot. That's the same sort of thing. Thank you, Leslie. Yeah, and I guess that when you're sharing a space with somebody, you have to kind of take on and sort of respect that the way they are as a person. So it's nice to be on my own and do that. Yeah, Mary, agree. Yeah, Jenny. Yeah, that kind of says it all, doesn't it? When you've got to scream over the top of somebody. I think Adele is she's super talented. I think that I do worry that she's kind of getting caught up in the Hollywood aspect of things, and the essence of who she is kind of getting lost somewhere. And maybe that's why maybe she's having that kind of inner wrestle within herself. Maybe I don't know. Oh, thank you, Leslie. I hope he does more. He's quite busy with work and stuff at the minute, so I hope he does do more. Thank you, Mish. Thank you. That I really appreciate that. Really appreciate that. Good question, Kay. Why are we so divided? Again, I think there's an agenda, there's a agenda going on, and I think you just have to kind of be who you are as a person. I don't want to divide people. I certainly have no intention of behaving that way. So I'm true to who I am. So I guess that's all we can do. Yeah, Lee, agree. Absolutely agree. Yeah, yeah. I mean, this whole thing of like they're chased by paparazzi. Really? Okay. Where are the photos then? Yeah, Mary, she is 100%. Do you know, I have one eyebrow that just does its own thing. But thank you. It's very grainy, this, so thank you. I like my glasses, and I need them. I need them, especially if I'm looking at things. It's like, especially as I had to put them on to read the comments because otherwise I'd just be like that. I'd be like Penfold of Danger Mouse. But thank you. And yeah, I did lose followers, and at the end of the day, I, it was hard. But I think, well, the people that stay are the people I do the videos for, the people that support. and are loyal to being, and this is why I like doing the giveaways and giving back. And the more popular the channel gets, the more giveaways I'll do. Like I'm doing, like, I don't know if you guys know that I'm doing my merchandise. And so I want to do giveaways with the merchandise. And so, if you guys want a hoodie or a bag or a cup, or, I want to be able to give those away to you guys as a thank you, for, and this is why I try and reply to the comments, because I wouldn't have this channel without you, so that's why I do it. Yeah, Paisley, 100%. Without those titles, she's nothing. No, Carolyn, I wish I could say yes and give them, well, give them that credit, but no, I do know where the bullying come from. Obviously, I'm not going to say, because I wouldn't do that. But no, sadly, it was a Megxit account that started it as a tote bag with. Oh gosh, really? Yeah, okay, absolutely. Yeah, Lee, and yeah, literally, you can see backgrid at the bottom. Oh, real Pollyanna, thank you so much. Bless your heart. That's very generous of you and very kind of you. Thank you. No, Wally, am I in touch with Wally? No, sadly. I think it's just one of those kind of ships passing the. I've paused. What's going on? Oh, I paused there. Sorry, guys. Am I in touch with Wally? No, sadly. I mean, don't get me wrong. I don't agree with bullying in any shape or form. But I think it's just what, like there's a lot of YouTubers. She's very good friends with somebody, and and I think that because of that divide, unfortunately. But like I say, I don't agree with bullying anyone at all. Yeah, Kate, 100% agree with that. Yeah, Paisley, absolutely. And I have been starting to get them back, and that's really wonderful. But the right people stick around. What tea is my Yorkshire tea? Yorkshire tea. I love Yorkshire tea. But I also like peppermint tea. Peppermint tea is lovely. Would I talk to Padina? Yeah, absolutely. I would talk to anybody. I literally would talk to anybody within reason, obviously. Oh, well, I'm glad you're back. I'm glad you're back, Dorothy. Eyebrows are sis. Yeah, I heard that saying, and mine are definitely sisters. One definitely seems to be more than the other. Yeah, Mary. I think it's I think accents. I mean, I struggle with the sometimes with the very strong Scottish accent. I struggle with that sometimes. So yeah, I definitely I can relate to that. Yeah, she is amazing. Yeah, absolutely. She's just I just have such love for her. I'd love to meet her again as an adult. I wouldn't blow raspberries at her this time. Oh yeah, I did a video on the Johnny Depp and Amber Heard. Absolutely, a lot of bullying. But then again, that's if you feel the need to do that to get your point across, then you're kind of losing the argument, really. Yeah, Padina's great. Really have a lot of respect for her. She does great research. Yeah, Pollyanna. Yeah, you do. She does. You literally just the more you listen, yeah, you do get used to people and their accents. Yeah, that's good that you can't understand yourself. Yeah. Well, thank you, Mary. It's my first. Do you know what this? You guys, this is my first live on this channel that I've ever done. So that's And you're stopping and you're distracting me from doing housework, so that's a win. That's a win in my book. She has got a cheeky sense of humor, the queen, and I love that. I love that about her. No, I have not heard of Miss Punny Penny? No. Lee, what do I think of Camilla? I think it's a difficult one because I actually quite like Camilla. But there's a lot of pushback on her being queen consort. A lot of people are not happy, and I can understand why. I can understand why. Yes, Leslie, there is, yeah, definitely. It takes, we have similar over here, we like Geordie and, with the way they speak, it's like it's almost like they're having a go at you, but they're not. They're just very passionate about the way they speak. Yeah. I mean, I'm on Instagram and and I'm on Facebook. I very rarely use Facebook, but I use it because I have the little group on there, the community bubble. No, not community bubble, bubble community. Get that right the wrong way. Um, so yeah, so I have that on there, and so people that if they want to get together and just support each other. You're baking a cake. Ooh, what cake are you baking, Tina? I love cake. Yeah, my body doesn't, but I love cake. Victoria, good old Victoria sponge. Yeah, Lee. Yeah, Lady C. What's not to love, right? What's not to love? She's. I just, yeah, I love her. Yeah, she's definitely Alex Ferguson accent. Yeah, I do need to go to Argos and buy a new washing machine. Do you know what? I replaced everything else in the kitchen, new fridge freezer, new tumble dryer, dishwasher, because I needed to. I needed to. And the washing machine, I was like, oh, I could just wait a bit longer. But I might need to, yeah. Chocolate. Ooh, lovely, lovely chocolate. Yeah, Lady C's awesome. Some people they just hold, some people hold a grudge. They're very passionate in what they believe in. And I think, none of us are perfect, none of us, and people do, yeah, they make mistakes. They loved each other and they've loved each other for a very long time. I'm not saying that I agree with, this is kind of what I was saying last night. I don't agree with some of the behaviors that were involved in the way it kind of developed and happened, but you have a hurricane. Was that where you are? Wow. Do you know what? I don't think anything's gonna garner Harry's sympathy because I think a lot of people won't believe him. Have I finished my home renovations? No, not yet. The kitchen is done. The kitchen dining room is done. The front room still needs to be decorated. I did all that around the wrong way. But I'm actually having my bathroom is I'm having a wet room. I've taken out the bath and I'm having a wet room put in. And some of that is because of my disability. I struggle to get in and out of a bath now because I get in a lot of pain with my legs. So it's just easier to have the wet room. So I've decided to have that put in. So that's going on at the minute, but that'll be finished next week. A thumbs up. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, like. Yeah, I think the real poly yeah, I think a lot of people are hoping that. A lot of people are hoping that. Yeah, correctly. They are in a goal. I wouldn't want that job. I would not want that job for all the tea in China. I mean, they do a huge amount of good. I mean, they do, but I would not, I think people do think that because there's money involved, there's a lot of money involved, that brings happiness. It doesn't. They literally they cannot do what they really want to do. So yeah, at this rate, my kitchen will be a wet room. I won't even need to go upstairs. Oh yeah, the drive back will be, yeah, that will be yeah, I don't envy you there. Yeah, I think she has gained a lot of respect, but she's stuck by Charles's side and she's been very much And I think this is the thing. It's like with Catherine, even though Catherine is she's beautiful and she does so much, even on her own, she's still sort of is in the background with William. And I think that's the thing. That's, to me, that's this, this strong woman who isn't afraid to just let her husband shine. And I think that's the same with Camilla. Whereas that's the problem with Meghan. It was like, as soon as she was in, it was like, no, I want to be the top. I want to be in front and center. And and I'm going to go ahead of you. And yeah, just no respect. Bye, Jan. Bye. Thank you very much for joining here. But do you know what, Patricia? This is what the lockdown did, and before that, I've been in this house for 10 years, and it's taken me that long to save to get the things that I needed to get to get the kitchen done and stuff. So it's taken me a long time, but worth it, What a great idea, Nicola. Do you know what? I might actually do that. Oh, Cornwall. Do you know, one of my favorite places to go in Cornwall is it Polperro? Polperro. I love Polperro in Cornwall. Because they jumped on that bandwagon, Laura, and I think as well, it's silly, really, because and some people have said that they wonder if it's a way to get out of Spotify. They will use that, and it's possibly what they'll do, because everything is calculated. It's not genuine, and that's the sad thing. Yeah, Mary, I agree. Yeah, Leslie, it must be. And yeah, there you have. And this is what I spoke about in a previous video about being compatible. William and Catherine, compatible. Camilla and Charles, compatible. Charles and Diana, not. The Queen and Prince Philip, compatible. Harry and Meghan, not. I will definitely do more. I did not expect to get as many people here. I thought, I really did think it's like, oh, I'll probably just get 10 people. I will definitely do more lives. I've really thoroughly enjoyed talking to you guys. I've actually been on here for an hour and a half. Can you believe that? This is how fast the time has gone. I've so enjoyed talking to you guys. I would, yeah, definitely do more. A wet room, Tammy, is, yes, it's basically like a walk-in shower. So the floor is like you just kind of walk in. There's no tray. It's just like it's like a huge big shower, really, but you have your sink in there as well. So it's just basically a big walk-in shower. Alive for the Jubilee. You know what? It depends what day it falls on. I might be working, but I will definitely try if I can. Pole Dark. Do you know what? I love Pole Dark. I got into that recently. Very good, very good. Is it Aidan Quinn? Is it Aidan Quinn that's the main character? He's quite a bit of a dish as well. Yeah, Patricia, very calculated. My son, is he single? Well, I have two sons. I'm assuming you mean Kyle. Yes, he is single. Oh, Marilee, thank you. I'm glad you found me. Okay, thank you, Lindsay. Thank you for joining here. I appreciate it. Yeah, this has been good fun. Yeah, Boo, thank you again. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Yeah, he's very dishy. You're very welcome, Kay. Mary, what disability do I have? No, that's no. Literally, you can ask me anything. I'm an open book here. It's called lipedema. And it's actually it's a degenerative illness, and it's in my legs. It's pretty bad at times, and I'm quite poorly with it. And that's why working from home is a lot better for me, because I'm not going to get any better. There's no cure, so it's quite difficult at times. There is an operation, but unfortunately, the operation it's not recognized on the NHS. And a lot of I've spoken to a lot of American people, and they don't get the insurance to cover it either. And I don't know why, because it's something that's just so painful and debilitating for women. And it seems to be only women that get it because it's to do with hormones. And basically my body just doesn't get rid of toxins. So it all forms in my legs, and it's very painful at times. And I bruise, and it's not nice. And yes, I still live in the UK. Yeah, thank you, KR. Thank you for joining. And you have a relaxing day too. Lee, oh, your daughter has Asperger's. Oh, wow. Fourth being assessed. Wow, that's you have a big family to, it's quite challenging. Heather. Oh, well, thank you. And I'm glad you've joined here as well. No, actually, it is. What is the time here? Actually, it's 4 o'clock. It's 4 o'clock in the afternoon here. So this is quite a good time to do it. How is my mobility and walking? Depends. I have good days and bad days. Some days I'm fine, and I will catch up and do things. Other days, not so much. Not so much. It's quite bad. Yeah, I hope they do take their titles away. Yeah, yeah, learning all the time, and that's all you can do. And like I say, I will put the email in the description box below, guys, and you can email me, and I will get to you as soon as I can. Um, yeah, lucky I will give notice. This was just a surprise impromptu one today, but I will absolutely give you guys notice. Yeah, thank you, Lee. Thank you, Jenny. I mean, do you know what? I will never, I mean, I wouldn't take away from anyone and how they feel in having a condition or a disability, but I refuse to give into it. I refuse to give into it. That's why I very rarely mention it. It's not that I'm hiding from it, but I just don't want to give it that energy, because I just want to feel just normal in that sense. Um, yeah, mobility scooter. Do you know what? When I'm great, I will drive. I have my car. I miss my car. But I try and do just all the things I can. I just accept the fact that I have good days and bad days, like we all do. And I think that's all we can do. Just um, people suffer with all sorts of things, whether it be a disability, whether it be a mental illness. Some people struggle, and and that's what I say to a lot of my clients. Is I just accept that we have, you have good days and bad days, and then you just get through it the best you can. Yeah, Lee, that's exactly it. Fighting is the hardest thing sometimes, but just I won't give into it. I refuse to give into it. I mean, I was told 5 years ago that I would be in a wheelchair, and it's been 10 years, and I'm not. So, you know what? I'll take that. So, and I'll just keep fighting. So, it literally is all we can do. Yeah, Tammy, I'm glad it was a nice surprise. Thank you, Maureen. Thank you. And and same for everyone. I think, I hope that we all have good days rather than bad days. Thank you, Lee. And you too. You sound like a very strong person too. So, thank you. I have days when I don't feel strong. But I just, like I say, if I have one of those days, I sit and watch Netflix. and and my favorite biscuit at the moment is Garibaldi. So yeah, Mary. And yeah, exactly. So as well. It's like anyone that goes through stuff and is living with something, it's hard. It is hard. Yeah, thank you, Anne. I'm glad you caught it too. Yeah, Tammy, exactly. Laugh at it. Absolutely. There you go, Pollyanna. Fantastic. Well done. Exactly, Jenny. Positive thinking. And, but like I say, just accept, if we have a bad day, we have a bad day. It's okay. Yeah. That's the thing is, life goes on. Life goes on. It doesn't matter whether you've got an illness or whatever it is. Life still goes on around you. So I think we just have to just live it the best we can. Thank you, Patricia. Bless your heart. Thank you. Um, Pain management. Yeah, that's great. That is great. Pain management is a huge thing. Pain management is a huge thing. Yeah, Mary. Yeah, me too. I love my Netflix, and I hate to say, I know some people like avoid Netflix, but I'm sorry. I did turn it off when that whole thing come up with Harry and Meghan, but I think Netflix are dropping them. So I had a really bad day and I couldn't get anything to watch, and I was like, oh, I'm just going to sign up for Netflix again. Yeah, yeah, we have to fight back. You know what, Mary? I think we all are. And this is why I think these videos are great, because we get to chat to other people and we get to see that. And I think we every day when people kind of talk to each other and communicate and go through something, and you realize how much of an inspiration we all are to each other. And this is what I want for this channel. It's like a place where everyone can come support each other, and not feel so alone, because there's too many of us out there that go through this alone. Yeah, Pollyanna, 100%, 100%. I know some people do take them, and that's, again, wouldn't take that away from them. But I think, yeah, I do agree with you. Yeah, thank you, Bonkers. Yeah, this has been great. This has been a huge success. This is like, let's say, an hour and 40 minutes, and the time has gone so, so quickly. Yeah, same here, Lee. Same. And thank you, Anne Marie. Thank you. Yeah, Tanya, yeah, lovely to see you. Well, say see you. I mean, I can see your picture. Lovely to have you here. Yeah, absolutely. Encouraging and inspiration to each other. And really that is all we can do. And thank you, Dr. Reese. I'm glad, Oh, my son is back. I'm doing a lot. My son has just walked in. I'm doing a live.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, my son Tristan is here. Oh, thank you. He's got me a donut. Do you want to come and say hello? Put your head around.
Hello.
So this is my son, guys. This is Tristan. You saw him on the...
Hello.
I've been going, look, an hour and 40 minutes. And I got 91 people. Look. Messages.
Look at everyone.
Yeah.
Everyone's having a nice day.
Yeah, it's been great. I've been chatting to all these amazing, wonderful people. So this is Tristan. He's my my youngest. Husband's still sitting here listening. Hi to your hubby, Dorothy.
Hello, husband.
Hey, son. Hi.
I'll leave you to it.
Yeah. All right. So yeah.
Goodbye.
So yeah. Thank you, God. Oh, thank you, Mary. Yeah. Thank you. You know what? I think when he's, you know what, Anne Marie, he is a lovely, lovely lad. He really is. And yeah, Maureen, absolutely, absolutely. Where's ours? Thought we were Do you know what? We are family here. We are family here. And I think that's the thing. We just keep going, just keep doing what we're doing. And that is all we can do, right? We can just support each other, lift each other up. If you see someone, that's the thing. If you see someone in the comments, guys, that's commenting and they feel a bit low, jump on in there and just give, because I mean, I do try and look through all the comments, but obviously I work and I can't always do that. But just give them a bit of a boost, give them a lift up, because it takes 2 seconds of your time to do that to somebody. Yeah, he's a good lad. He's a good lad. I will say that. He's very supportive of what I do. Yeah. Yeah. I think, forgive, it's about forgiveness, forgiving people for certain things, not all things, because at the end of the day, some people, I believe, have got a past beyond that forgiveness. When you outwardly go out of your way to hurt somebody, then that's not okay. Yeah, Leslie, absolutely. You know what, Mary? If I actually don't know how to contact Padina, but if she ever wanted to do a live with me, I would always happily do a live, with her. Lucky, is he married? No, he's 23 and happily single. He's going to go off traveling when he can. So, actually, speaking of Scrat, he wants to go to Australia. So, 3 a.m. in Australia, too quiet and lonely. So this chat has been great. Oh, okay. Well, I'm glad you found it here. Yeah, I'm in England. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. And this is why I love the bubble family. A lot of people have said, what does the bubble family mean? And it come from being in the lockdown when we were in a bubble, and that's kind of how it was created. So it kind of stuck. we are in a bubble family, you know, and that is how it stuck, you know, and I kind of like it. It's kind of cute, which is why the one of my subscribers, lovely subscribers, designed the world with the little bubble people around the outside, as kind of being part of the bubble family. So when the merchandise is, which I'm now sort of doing, that's going to be part of that. So it's going to be that design. Oh, he would. Yeah, talk about forgiveness. And do you know what? That's the clear thing here. A lot of people say the word "I forgive you" without actually understanding what it means. You cannot say, well, you can, but you can't say "I forgive you," because it's more about a feeling. It's work. You know, it's not enough just to say the words "I forgive you," because what then happens is that whenever you have an argument with somebody, it comes back up again. That's not forgiveness. So yeah. Byron Bay. Oh, wow. Yeah, Leslie, I will do that. I will do that. You know, maybe if you guys obviously support her, which you know I hope you do, then maybe give her a little message and say, you know, that you have seen me on a live, and that I would be very willing to go and chat to her. Heather, you're still half asleep. Bless your heart. Listen, go back to sleep. Enjoy your Sunday, just resting. That's the main thing. Do you know what? My son is so grounded and so lovely. He would not give someone like Megan a second look, third look, fourth look. Wouldn't go near someone like her with a barge pole. Yeah, definitely should be called Better Not. Yeah, Hilda, have a wonderful day. Have a wonderful day. I'm going to start signing off now, guys, because it's been nearly an hour and 45 minutes, and I've got to think about dinner. So just do you know what? Thank you from the bottom of my heart for all of you coming on here and just making me very happy, because I did not think I was going to get that, you know. I think YouTubers have kept in touch, you know, to a degree. Yeah. Now mum's taxi's in demand. We have a wonderful day, Anne-Marie. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Listen, guys, thank you. I love you all. I really, really do. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart. Thank you for the support. Thank you for everything. You know, you make my day. You make my channel. Don't ever discount the part that you play in this. So thank you. And I will be doing this again. Because I've loved every second of it. Are you hiding that donut? I'm going to eat that in a minute. Not going to lie. That is going to go in my belly in a minute. Yeah. And forgiveness is key. It's difficult, but it's achievable, and it's key, you know, and I absolutely. But do you know what? Have an amazing Sunday, guys, whatever you are doing. And I will see you next week in the next video. Haven't quite decided. I think I'm going to be talking about Harry in the next video. I know I said that I wasn't going to talk about him so much, but therapy related. He's an idiot, and I need to talk about the fact that he's done this Better Up thing, and he's not a professional. So I'm going to be talking about that. I won't forget to put the email, Anne. I promise you I will put that on there. And as always, I don't, well, I'm going to say, if you want to support the channel and support what I'm doing, you can buy me a cup of tea. I will put the link in the description box. It is not necessary. You don't have to, you know, because at the end of the day, I appreciate that money is very tight for people. So please don't do it if you absolutely don't. It doesn't take away from what I do here. But if you want to support, because I know some of you do ask, I will put that link in the description box below as well. So have a great Sunday, guys. I love you all, and I'm going to go and enjoy my donut now. So take care. Love you. Bye.